Welcome to Kinmount. This is my family's cottage property and has been for about the past 35 years. Been in my stepmother's family for about 100 years. My dad and stepmother live full-time now, just around the corner at the end of the lake. My brother and his family live just around the corner down the road. So it's a special place to many of us. But it's become an even more special place to me and my family over the last few years. Come with me, I want to show you a few things. So this is the cottage. About 3 years ago, though, I decided to build a cabin of my own because sometimes the cottage would be rented out or booked by a family member, and I wanted to have a place where I knew I could come to just get retreat and rejuvenate and get away. So 3 years ago, I booked 2 weeks off and came up to see what I could do. So my plan, such as it was to just come up, order the materials, and get started. The fact that I had no experience whatsoever, I guess, didn't really bother me very much. You know why? Because I checked out a library book about how to build things, and I thought I was all set. But I soon realized that I was kind of in over my head. Well, if you can see up past me there, where the car is, that's where the materials got dropped off. And if you want to follow me now up to where the cabin actually is, you'll see the cabin site is actually another 200 meters or so this way, uphill, downhill, and then uphill again. So come on with me and we'll see what we can find. You know, even after I got things up to the site, I realized I had another problem. What about when a 2x4 needed to be held in place to be attached? Or what about when a wall frame needed to be held in place to be attached? What about just thinking through some of the trickier aspects of the construction? It didn't take me long to realize that there were some aspects of this, or some things that there's just no way I could do on my own. Fortunately, I wasn't alone. See, when my dad heard that I was coming up to do this, he figured he'd get in on it as well, and he helped me all along the way. He provided tools and experience. He lugged materials up with me. He hammered, he measured, he sawed and climbed and held things in place, etc. and so forth. Of course, it wasn't long before I realized I never could have done it on my own. So this is my cabin. This is my retreat and refuge. My place to think and breathe and pray deeply. And this is my dad. Yeah, it's my cabin.
It's his cabin.
Does this work? It's my cabin.
It is his cabin.
But it was built on his land.
I helped him.
It's my cabin.
It's his cabin.
But it wasn't just my blood and sweat that went into it.
Oh, I just helped a little.
It's my cabin.
It's his cabin.
But I couldn't have done it alone.
Absolutely not.